Hello, it's Scott. This is video number 5. It is July the 29th, 2012. I am out since April the 16th, where I had vertical gastric sleeve here in Salt Lake City, Utah from Daniel Cottam. I am doing really well. Just an update, I'm officially below 300 pounds. I'm at 292, and I'm not looking back. I'm not going up above that number again. I've earned the golf clubs, and it's fantastic. I got a ton of energy, and I'm feeling really good. Uh, Recently went on a vacation, met in-laws, and took my 2 daughters and my wife to San Francisco for 3-4 days, and then we flew down to Disneyland for about a week. Spent some time in the San Diego beaches as well, so we had a great time. We stayed near Fisherman's Wharf in San Francisco, so we did a lot of walking to and from, and did the cable cars, did the Alcatraz thing. My father-in-law and I rented bikes and rode across the Golden Gate Bridge, which is a lot of fun. Something I wouldn't have been able to do not too long ago. So, great time out of the office. The scary thing is, as we know, San Francisco, sourdough bread, great restaurants, Disneyland food. Michelle Obama's doing her best, but the nutritional value of that stuff isn't significant. So, Scott gained 4 pounds on vacation, got paranoid, and then lost 11.5 pounds that following week. So, I was able to put it on and take it off pretty quickly. But I had a great time on vacation. I want to, I guess, preach a little bit. I've learned a lot through this process, and one of the things I've learned is the compensation of this isn't necessarily the weight loss. And my weight loss has been outstanding. I'm very happy with it. But today I realized I was working out this morning. It's Sunday morning. I just got back from workout, and I was on the stepper for 30 minutes, and I noticed that I just wasn't sweating like I normally do, and it was a lot easier than what it normally was. And I was stepping it up throughout the process to make it harder, but it was still generally pretty easy. So I got off of it. My muscles were a little tight. What I like to do is get on a bike or on a treadmill to loosen up my muscles. So I got on a treadmill. I started walking for about 3 minutes. I thought, gosh, I'm just not feeling it. So I started running, and I ran for about 3 minutes. And the psychology of that, I felt like I had to stop after 3 minutes. So I started walking again, and I thought, I can keep going. Pumped up the treadmill again and went for about another 4 minutes. So, running for 7 minutes on a treadmill, that's the compensation of this process, is despite how difficult that can be, is I have a ton of energy, and I'm building up my body, and I'm building up strength to where, that is the compensation that I'm receiving as a result of this, as well as the weight loss, which I'm proud of. I'll show you my trend line here on my phone. I don't know if this is going to come over well, but you can see through that that's not outstanding, but that's a trend line that's in my favor as it relates to weight loss, and I'm very proud of it. So I'm basically down about 69 pounds total, which is awesome. The other thing is, yesterday I just started going through my wardrobe, and it turned into like a 4-hour project. If you look behind me, you can see 3 bags of clothes. Those clothes are all clothes that used to fit great, but are now too big. And with that, I had to take another 3 bags of clothes upstairs of clothes that used to fit that now fit fantastically. And it's almost like going shopping in a department store. You remember jeans, you remember clothes, you remember work clothes. That I remember when I wore that jacket. That was the first jacket I bought when I started this new job. And so those are things that are back in circulation again, which is great. The other thing I'll mention here is that I started reading a book. It was referred to me by my doctor as, I think my next monthly follow-up is next week. We're supposed to have a book read, and then we kind of discuss it as a panel of weight loss patients. It's called Mindless Eating. It's by Brian Wansink. Strongly encourage you to read that book. There's a lot of things subconsciously that we do that don't help us lose weight. He goes into detail about the plates that we use, the portion sizes that we have, the methods, the size of our forks and spoons, just simple things like that we kind of don't think about, but we follow subconsciously, and it doesn't help us lose weight in any way, shape, or form. So strongly suggest that you take a look at that book. It's a great thing. Outside of that, I'm still sticking to about a 1,500 calorie diet. I'm still burning about 400 to 500 calories a day. Burned 800 today. And things are looking and feeling pretty good. So I appreciate my modest following. Feel free to post comments. I'm still positive and happy and glad of what I've done, and hoping you are the same. So I'll catch up with you about 3-4 weeks.